What's up, man?
How's it going?
Again, good to see you again, man.
Good to see you, dude. Thanks for coming in again.
Thank you for having me.
Every time you're on my show, my numbers skyrocket.
But you already got it.
Guys,
Yeah.
we're live. Ready? All right. In 3, 2, 1.
And we're back. As always, I'm Brian, here with Wallace, inside the musician's mind. So we're just going to jump right into it, man.
Let's do it, man.
Your first and second album, pretty different.
Yeah.
So what was the process from the first album to the second?
Maturity, man. I was able to take my experiences from the first album and mature upon that into the second album. And that's how this one evolved. And I was able to go deeper into myself and share more of me.
Well, we love it. And the fans, including myself, I am one of them, we want to know, what was the motivation and who or what got you to the point you are today?
Well, man, ever since I was a kid, I always had an imagination. I loved to pretend, write stories, draw, man, all that. My mom always said I was going to be famous or something, man. But when you're an inner city kid, living on welfare and food stamps, opportunity seems to always be in short supply. But I never let that stop me. I mean, why should it? I got into music when I was a teenager. I started writing poetry, which later became lyrics to my songs. Everywhere I went, I was always practicing my rhymes, had my headphones in, deep in thought, spitting lyrics. My friends and I would battle each other from time to time, but as we got older, man, life, I suppose, began to take its toll on us. A few of my friends got mixed up in the local gangs, drug dealing, you know, all the cliches that come from where I'm growing up, man. But not me, though, man. I stayed focused. I had a plan, a mission, and no matter what, I was going to crawl my way out. But no matter how high you climb sometime, man, life feels the need to knock you down a few pegs. I was coming home from the community center one night. Headphones on, beats blasting, freestyling. And then I saw him, this man. He started pointing at me, saying something. I couldn't hear him. My music was too loud. And as I reached into my pocket to turn it off, I see the man's hands go behind his back. And then I saw it, a gun. My heart stopped as he pointed it at me. And when he pulled the trigger, it was like time froze. For a moment, I could see everything. The fear in the man's eyes, the bullet coming towards me, and something else. Something impossible. Before I could even blink, it was over. And he had the man pressed up against the wall. He yelled at him, scolded him. Then he took the gun and turned it to dust. I couldn't move. I was still in shock. So he put his arm around me and told me to breathe slowly. It was calming, but I wanted answers. I asked the man why he shot at me. Turns out, he was part of a neighborhood watch and thought I was reaching for a weapon. And he was scared for his life. And I couldn't even believe it. My life was nearly ended over something so small, so pointless. And I wanted to hurt that man. But he pulled me aside. "You're better than him," he said. And I looked at him. I mean, it wasn't what I wanted to hear at the time, but it stuck with me. And with a nod, both he and the man were gone. Just like that. Whoa. My would-be shooter was arrested that night and eventually convicted. But as for me, I took his advice. I didn't let fear and hate consume me because he was right. I am better. We all are.